So I wonder if we should let this carbon dioxide out because that will kind of pressurize this area. And I'm pretty sure there's a weird artifacting going on. Pretty sure Thimble is growing carbon dioxide. I'm almost certain they do. They do. So it's probably better to let this out, and then we've got some gas in here just to keep us all sorted. Yeah, no. You see, ideally we should have put a pole down here too. We don't even have space for a pole. I should have offset this by 1, shouldn't I? That's a bit of a mistake, really, because there's now. Although I suppose I can. I mean, none of this needs to be closed, does it? So we can do that. Just wondering why. Why is the? Oh, okay. Sorry, that one's big empty. That's why. So why is that not going? Why is that going in there? Let's tidy that up. Yeah, we need to capture these bits too. Okay, let's keep an eye on. Let's keep an eye on this planetoid, on the marshy one, because it's kind of the key one. Yeah. So task 1 is just fill this up with tungsten. So it's probably going to take him a little while. We're on 5 tons. Meanwhile, we're grabbing steel over here. I'm just trying to work out as well what the best way is to kind of keep this moving. You know, what the best things to focus on are right now. How do we grow? Because I think really we need to work on down here, don't we? So let's focus on more wild planting and also keep an eye on this. And I suppose the other question is, what are we doing with the rocket? Again, oh, not these damn dash of salt vines. Get rid of those. So yeah, the rocket we had, the Sat-15, was badly damaged with the whole iron incident. So, question is it resurrectable or are we game over? I think we might be game over, to be honest, because yeah, there's a lot of oxygen in here and in there, and the liquid lock's broken, and everything is way too hot. So what we might do is we'll try and deconstruct it and rebuild it. We'll see if we can deconstruct it manually. So when I did it using the trick where you swap it for another module and then cancel, it crashed. So if I get a dupe to do it, we'll see. But I'll do that after the next save, so that we don't lose everything. So we'll try that. If that fails, then what we might have to do is take fast track mod off to see if that works, and then maybe turn it back on. So yes, you guys on Twitch might have to bear with me for a bit on that. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be chopped out of the VOD, so you don't have to watch me save and load and all that nonsense, because it takes a while. It really does take a while. You know, you guys on YouTube are definitely missing out on the 2.5 minute loading time and the 30-second saving time. It's getting a bit crazy. There you go. Right, so we just hit cycle 1400, or finished cycle 1400, I think. Are we good on this? Is stuff going? Here we go. All right, we're in for a save. So let's try deconstruct that rocket now, and if we crash, we can reload from here. Right, yep. Bear with us for the save, and let's get that rocket. And then we'll sort out this wild farming. So we want to deconstruct this. Let's try. It might crash as it gets deconstructed. Let's find out. Come on, I think it said Lindsay. Right, Mario's on it. So here's the thing, YouTube, if I fade to black in about 5 seconds, then you know I've crashed. Ah, it managed it. So clearly it just didn't like doing it that way. And now, interestingly, there's probably like a whole load of oxygen in here. Also, we might heat this up a bit. I don't know, there's probably a lot of water. Awesome. Right, we made it. So that means we can just rebuild it and we'll be fine. So let's pop another one in. Oh god, I don't know what to make it out of. Let's go with steel. And then we can remake it. So that's good. Good. And then we can send that off. So we could send that off for more For more iron. I mean, how much is left over here? I can't see until some dupes land, but there should be a lot of iron to grab. So maybe we do that, but let's do it properly this time. So we'll take some steel with us to build the conveyor rail stuff, and then we can avoid that mess. So we'll do it properly. Although it's going to take a while to get all that oxygen back in, so we'll be there for a while on that, I'm afraid. Okay, but can we not? Scald, okay. Okay. So yeah, you have to bear with me for a sec here too, because I really need to make sure they have the thinking time. Oh, Bert's injuring himself. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a bit of a nasty time, really. Them mopping this stuff up. They're just gonna get injured, but I think that is unfortunately somewhat unavoidable. We'll just have to accept it. As long as we don't kill anyone. Again, he's still scalding, which is ridiculous because there's nothing to scald on here. See if he can get himself up. Okay, looks like he's alright. Leo, I hope you're alright. Leo looks worried. He looks very worried. As he's thinking. He's having a think. As Bert wanders past in a very injured state. But yeah, mopping up this like liquid metal is going to be dodgy. There's not an easy way to do it, I'm afraid. We are just going to have to take the damage and try not to kill anyone. So we'll leave you to it. We trust in Leo. Just leave them to it, and if they start scolding, I'll pop back and make sure they are all right. We don't actually want to injure anyone, really. I mean, there's just no way around it, unfortunately. Okay, here comes the glass, which should get us these. So last time I did do the... This is really laggy. Oh, I haven't even connected these up. Oh, no. Whoops. What was I going to say? You've forgotten what I was going to say now. Last time I did something. Can't remember what. Too many things, too many things. Let's get these emptied. And then... Yeah, so the ones that we do at the bottom layer we'll have to bury because there will be no other choice, unfortunately. This also... Oh, this was connected that way. Awesome. This wasn't connected. Okay, that's all done, so we can get rid of that. And that one can be emptied. Awesome. Making that up. High stress. Leo is stressed. I think he has too many skills. He has slightly too many skills, Leo. What I kind of need is a massage table or something. But actually, I didn't check. What's your stress reaction? I hope you're not a... Oh, you're a binge eater. It's kind of problematic. Okay, how can we put a massage table somewhere? Should we try that? This is going to be the least relaxing massage table I've ever seen, but we're going to go with it. We'll get you on that, Leo. Fix you up. Ooh. Okay, it's just a visual bug. It's like steam everywhere. Oh dear, that's not good. Yeah, I did improve it, but clearly you've got slightly too much morale. What we could do, actually, rather than do that, is why don't we just skill scrub you? Let's do that instead. Skill scrub Leo, and then we can get you back unstressed, and you should be fine. Because really, that's the long-term solution, isn't it? Yes, exactly. The burden of knowledge. Ignorance is bliss, so they say. Okay, so we've now finished starting that row too. We'll keep lighting along here. And this all should be growing. Yeah, should be getting so much lettuce. Never seen so much lettuce in my life. Any of this didn't get emptied for some reason. So I'm clicking it. You're making a sound and you're not doing anything. Okay, that got filled. We can. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm quite happy with this. Let's fill that in. Mop that up. Take that out. Take that out. So yeah, I mean this is actually quite painless. I mean relatively, definitely not too bad. So our steel keeps going up despite the fact that I keep nicking a couple tons every now and then, just to get it going. So Bert is healing. Let's get Leo scrubbed. And yes, then the good old Sat 15 again is back. I wonder if I can copy this, hopefully. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do another save. I'm paranoid about it crashing now, so there's no reason why it should break, but I'm just like, let's be safe. Yes. And then hopefully we can match and break the record in the back end of this episode. So we should be getting very close to 141 now. So let's see, can I put this in? Here. Awesome. Just gonna cancel some stuff. That looks good to me. That looks good. The toilet didn't copy for some reason. Yeah, some reason the copying as well is not 100% perfect, particularly with the rockets. I don't know if that's just a rocket thing or something else. Limit 1 per planetoid. Yeah, okay. See? Anyway, this will give them something to build, although we'll probably have issues with the soup checkpoint, I'm sure. Okay, we'll put that up there. And then what was here? Another storage bin. And oh no. Storage bin was there. Airflow tile was there. What have we got? Aluminium? Sure, why not? And a mess table here. What is that? Stop making out with uranium ore. Okay. That looks sensible. We'll just let them build it and then probably run out of materials and stuff, but we can deal with that as and when. Awesome, that last one's done. Almost done that whole row, and then yeah. So the waterweed seed numbers are stable, even though we are continuously planting them as well. So we're farming so many of these with a 10% seed drop chance. Yeah, and currently about 500 plants. It's probably increasing, heading towards 600. We've got a 10% drop chance. Should be getting quite a few seeds. Yes. No, it's rather annoying that the game just seems to love to defaulting stuff out of uranium ore now, because I don't have much else left. I'm gonna say we're grabbing this tungsten. We're on 10 tons now. There's not actually that much on this planetoid. Bit disappointing. But we'll get Leo in the skill scrubber as soon as we can. What we should just do is disable this pump quickly, just so we don't run out of solar power, because we will run out. Let's put, oh come on, assign Leo to it. Just grabbing some more thermium. I say I hope the conveyor loader as well. We might want to, yeah, just disconnect all of the power uses. Just because otherwise Leo, I think, will get stuck in the skill scrubber, be sat there waiting for it to get power. And we don't want that. Let's hope. Come on. Oh no, Leo's ignoring. Anyway, maybe because there's no power. Leo's just ignoring me now. Right, there we go. Going for it. Now we've got a little bit of power. Hope we've got enough. Hmm. Oh, don't say it cancels the process. Oh no, I think the process is saved, like the progress, even if there isn't enough power. We should get power quite quickly. There's quite a lot on this planetoid, so we need 480 to run it. So like before, these need to hit 128 each before we can stabilize the power to run it. Come on, it's ticking up as it gets brighter. Well, I think it needs about half a day to skill scrub, so we will see. Yeah, yeah. Come on, stay with it. Stay with it. 100. Cool. Once we're over 120, yeah, cool. I think it takes about half a cycle, I thought, if I remember. 300 seconds or something silly. It takes like a long time. Anyway, we'll let Leo do it. Once we've got, as well, once we've got some extra power, we can turn this back on, because I think we actually have enough power. There are batteries on this circuit, right? Right? There's one battery, okay. Single, not even a jumbo, just a single battery. Cool. Well, we'll watch that. Priority number 1 is keep the skill scrubber going. Should be getting quite a lot of power in anyway, so fingers crossed that stays. And plus this will run out of tungsten to ship. But it's still recovering slowly. Yeah, we'll sort Leo out so he doesn't go stress crazy. And then that would just be another problem avoided, really. Okay. And where's the... Okay, for some reason we lost our pip settings. Pip. We'll grab this little guy back down. Get him going. Yes. But yeah, what else? So we've got to keep an eye on the Sat-15 as they rebuild it, particularly the atmosuit checkpoint. Looks like we're okay, at least so far, so no problems right now. I see we've also lost the high pressure gas vent. Yes, this is where the main construction effort's going. Right, now this is where we've got to stop them taking suits off, please. Good. I think we managed to do that without causing a mess, which is great. Being set to colonize Mars. Pushing the button to what? Not your memory, it's just your skills. These still remember. Yeah, it's for his own good because he's too skillful. Ah, right. New principles. Awesome. So, let's mark this down because we are finally about to take number 141. So, here we go. Who should we take? I'm a little green there. A lot of green there. A lot of green there. I think we'll take Frankie as number 141. And of course, I think we need to name him Francis for 141 in a not so subtle reference. So there we are. We are now record equaling as far as I'm concerned. And we paused as well. So thank you guys. 141, we did it. But I'm going to celebrate when we get 142. You don't win a prize for equaling the record. We win the prize for beating it. So we're still going. But thank you guys. Thank you for being in. You see, we finally got there despite the many deaths. And Nicola is quickly trying to add to that tally. As you can see. Come on, Nicola. He's trying to take us back to 140. Get out of there. Come on. No, you got to hold on for another 3 cycles. Okay, he's now recovering his breath in a steam room, so maybe we shouldn't be doing that, please. Nicola, yeah, thank you. They're trying. They heard I was doing too well. Oh dear. Some mopping up. But yes, no, we'll celebrate when we get to 141, and I think what we'll do is we'll post that to YouTube somehow. So I'll probably just clip it and make a really short celebration video for that. So you can. So when we do that, make sure you say hello YouTube in the chat so you show up. I'll clip it. Okay, but we managed to avoid that one. Right, Leo, where are you, Leo? So, Leo. Oh god, gotta find him. He's somewhere. He must be on the other planet. Toyd. He's in a rocket. Where's the rocket? There. Leo. Oh, you didn't finish. You didn't finish? Are you still in there? Where have you gone? Oh, he's in the rocket. He went to sleep? I don't know what you're doing, Leo. Come on. It better be quick because... Okay. Awesome. Right, we're done, Leo. So your stress should start dropping off now, I really hope. Except... that hasn't done anything. Let's take a little time to do it. Okay. Leo, you've got 3 morale, so that's not good. We'll give you just carrying for now. You should be able to pick up at least 9 morale, 6 morale inside, so... I hope so. I hope so. Right, let's see. Yeah. Cool, the stress will drop away and we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Awesome. Now, pips are planting. Get rid of that because we're now done there too. And then what I'm thinking is... how many bins is this? So, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15... I think we can fill these 3 rows, all 3 rows, with some more seeds. So let's fill these, and then we can get them planting again, and we can also take that off. A bit can get there, but anyway. Cool. Okay, Bert's recovering. Hopefully now Leo is still doing that. Right, we should reconnect this too. We did. Alright. Should just be a case still of grabbing all of the tungsten for us. We've got 11 tons in there now, and ever increasing. So Leo morale wise, this should be more than good enough now. Yeah. Okay. Don't have a lot, but you got enough, so the stress will go down and we will not have problems. Yes, sorry, the SAT 15. Let's keep an eye on that one. I am bouncing around a bit, as you can see, just between different ones. Just build that. Just use steel. Yeah. So I knew this would happen where. Not uranium ore again. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I knew this would happen where things would run out of materials, but we can just fix that and keep going. We did reach the record. Oh, come on, Emilia. I announced it clearly as I can. You could be listening. But say the thing I'm going to post to YouTube is when we beat the record, not when we equal it. So be with me for that in probably about 20 minutes time. It's about how long it takes to get another dupe. Exactly. We'll beat the record. And then I'll do a little clip and we'll post that to YouTube and we can celebrate that there too. I think, yes. I mean, obviously, for you guys watching on YouTube, you already know. But yes, more people will watch a short video on that than the entire thing. Right. So I don't think there's much to do over here, to be honest. We're just letting that tick down. So I keep going over there because I'm slightly worried, but yeah, so we've got a quick ad. But actually, I don't think I need to be too worried. I think we should put the pips on this one. 1, 2. Just make sure they're spread out. So we've got 1 pip on here, 1 pip down here. we could probably do with a third pip over here. I don't know where the third one went. 1, 2... lost the third one. So why is there a random triage cot here? Thank you, deep fried peanut butter. So yeah, I gotta say, you can subscribe to get rid of the ads. That's this. Give $2.50 to Daddy Bezos, and give me some too. Unless you've got Prime. If you've got Twitch Prime, then it's free. It's free. So yeah, help me pay for my computer upgrades. Thank you, Leo. Yeah, the ads do tend to fall slightly differently, don't they, for everyone? So I have noticed that. Okay, so we should be filling up these ranches, I hope. Someone's suffocating. Yep. Yes, we've still got this carbon dioxide problem where the industrial brick leaked. Yeah, possibly, though they should come at roughly the same time, though, because they should be, yeah, scheduled. I mean, I have the ability to schedule them and run them, or at least it tells me I do, if it's lying to me. But yeah, we had a bit of a leak from the industrial brick, which has really flooded this. We do need to get the tree back online. This was also another task. There's a lot to do on this planetoid, I think. Someone made a mess. I don't know why. Are the toilets out of action? Not at all. They're perfectly fine. You just decided to pee yourself here for no reason. I mean, sure. I think the schedules are alright. I don't think I've got a schedule issue. So, I don't know on that one. Right, how are we doing on filling these bins up? We're a little bit short, but almost there. Okay, and they can still plant. We can get rid of that. So just let them fill up the last couple bins. I think there's 6, 7 maybe. Oh, the pips keep rummaging them and emptying them. Come on, I need you guys just to fill it up, finish it off, and we can drop it. Right, Sat 15. So I think Sat 15 we're now built fine. We can close this up. No, that's not one. I want a tile. Yeah, so let's get that closed in, the infinite storage, and in the meantime we can pressurize this anyway. Leave suit. Someone's dropped a suit there anyway. Some thermium on the floor, of course. We'll set clothing to Atmos suits. Stick 3 of them in. Always a good idea to bring some spare Atmos suits with you. We'll double check the number of Atmos suits here. Just see. Doing. We've only got 1 unit, so I'm guessing I didn't have enough to fill up those suit docks. Although they're all now filled. So what we can just do is chuck couple of suits on the exosuit forges. Grab some more. Doesn't seem to hurt. Okay. I keep coming over to Marshy Planetoids as if something's going on, but it really isn't. So we got an errand on this, or they'll take it. What are we thinking? We're thinking no pending deliveries. I think we've run out, so that's fine. Let's drop them. And then yeah, I think we're good. Pips should be able to plant these now. Come on, I'm watching him. I'm watching you. Still rummaging, as if there's stuff in there. I don't know where the third pip went. Third pip is missing. But yeah, a lot of these guys are idle, so I suppose what we could have a look at is, well, so we need to finish this. We need to finish making up the rest of the farm. What I think we should do, though, is get rid of this and put the glass forge somewhere nearby, because there's no point doing this, is there? Really? Seems way too far away. Why don't we just put the glass forge somewhere down here? Let's make sure we use something that gives us plus 20. Plus 15, sorry, plus 15 at least. Where to go? I mean, I also want to be able to keep going over here. No space. Are we still using this? No, we're not using these, are we? Deconstruct these and we'll put it here, shall we? We've also got some power already, so that's great. And we can put a little liquid valve in. Do we have any ceramic over here? I think we must have clay, right? Do I have kilns? I'm pretty sure there's a kiln. Ceramic. Oh, we have no coal. Interesting. I deconstructed a pipe near the end of the old forge. Ooh, yep. Thank you for that catch. Kind of important. But this is also kind of finished pumping out anyway. But what we should do then is connect these two up, shouldn't we? So we need to make a more long-term plan for this, but in fact, yeah, we can hook onto this one and kill the bridge and use it for that. Thank you, Defuse. Good catch. So let's keep, and we can empty these out, and we can empty this out. But yeah, this is a cool slush, and this is water. So the water I'm not too worried about because it's hot, but the cool slush is a problem because it will, if we run it through the water sieve. Well, first if we run it through the water sieve, it's going to constantly be taking sand, which is kind of a problem because sand is renewable. I mean, most things are renewable, but yeah, we got loads of it. So usually you never really think about sand too heavily. But if we do have to replenish sand, it will be a pain. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Cool. Just waiting for the granite on that. Oh, we should control ground this too. Just to stop them coming in here and being annoying. Okay. Just keep an eye on these guys. It's alright, Leo. I am watching you. I'm making sure we're safe. I don't know what you guys are doing though. You don't seem to be doing very much. Bert's still recovering. I'm guessing he's just running on the wheel or something. Sleep now. Okay. So yeah, in terms of work over here, is that one done? Got some glass in there. Can we empty these or did we not? We did get some stuff in. Great. 3, deconstruct. Pipe wise, we can also have all of this out. Yeah. Cool. And that. Is that deconstruct? Yeah. And dig that. Can we deconstruct that ladder? I think we can. We revive the trio just getting tungsten. So priority number 1 is get tungsten. Priority number 2 is try and get the tungsten, one of the tungsten volcanoes working. My best bet I think is this one. This is the one I've really been practically aiming to get going. Yeah, it's not working so well. And then once we got all the tungsten volcanoes online, I'm going to worry about the tungsten the tree, because I really want the tungsten. The tungsten is critical. So we're just filling that up. So we'll see how far you get. I mean, more than likely you'll run out of, well, food, but we can refill that with the launcher. Oxygen too, but again, yeah, well, we can't really do much about that. But there's quite a lot of oxygen in there. Right, the other thing we need to do is get some power to this. So let's build this up to here, and we can do that, and stick a transformer in. Yeah. So let's get this running, and we can grab some more water, because technically now we are not grabbing water. What we can also try and do is See, ideally we want to pump this down back into our filter stuff. I mean, why not set this up this way? So let's stick a pump in here. We'll route it out. Let's route it to here. And then what we'll do is we'll just vent to the non-water at this point. I can't be bothered to fiddle around with it. So let's do it like this. How are we going to power this? Also, we can get rid of this and these lines too, and that. Give them something to do. May as well. It's kind of necessary anyway. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, because it should take the idling down as well, which won't hurt. Let's see. So in here, really, priority is just fill up the place with oxygen, and then yeah, we can leave that. So what we've done is buried the hydroponic tiles in here, which is not ideal, but we don't have any other choice for those ones because we can't get underneath it. So that is what we're going to get. But we can get stuff out of here. So then we've got to plan out a cooling loop for this too, which is going to be a massive pain. Cool. Yeah, the steel is going up definitely. So we are slowly working our way through the steel. I can't remember when we took our last dupe, but I'm sure we're going to get there by the end of the episode. I mean, if I have to go long to get it, then I'll go long to get it. I'm absolutely certain we will get another dupe this episode, so stay with us for that so we can beat the record. So hopefully we don't kill anyone in the meantime. That is the goal. Yeah, so all I was doing the glass forge over here, and then what we'll do is we don't have any coal, do we? So we don't have any. So this may not be reachable, I suspect. We may have to just stick some laddering over there to do it, but that's fine. And then now we come this way, and then yeah, then we need to take another stuff down to fill in the last remaining gaps over here. So what we'll have to do, well, we can come this way. No, too high. That's it. We can bridge over that. And then do a bit of a copy paste. 1, 2, 3. Just join them together. And then we can copy the bigger one. Efficiency. Join them together. Whoop. And down here too. Yeah, I am on pause because it's so laggy. I'm going to do this unpaused. It's down here impossible. Okay. Pull that up. That'll bridge that. Cross there. Awesome. There you go. Give them something to do. Don't want anyone idling. We have too much to do. And then, yeah, the other thing is we need to work out what to do with this water sieve and desalinator. So I think, well, the desalinator's fine, obviously. What I probably want to do with the polluted water is boil it off at the end of the day, because that's gonna be the most useful. Disabled by automation grid. We'll just tell this to pump dry for now, so we can get rid of all the liquid. Yeah, and then what we really need to do is plan this out properly, like I was saying, so that's kind of going to be an important one to do. Yeah, this is annoyingly in the way. Random stuff is just in the way, so I tell you what, we'll take this out because we really don't need that, I don't think. We can take some tiles out too. Yeah, we need to work on the layout really. So, I mean, we can fit two bedrooms in here. This thing's in the way. Ultimately, we'll need another spawn. Now, whether we need another cooling loop, I'm not entirely convinced. We're still quite warm over here, which is good because we need warming up, to be honest. We're still too cold at the bottom. This is too cold for lettuce. Okay, there's a lot to build over here, so we can just leave them to that for a while. Again, more giant wild farming, as you come to expect. It's like more like a gardening show than only at this point. Alright, so what we'll have to do is we'll have to bury some of the iron in there, I suppose. We should also sweep this stuff up. Yeah, so where we're burying, we'll just bury some iron. And then where we're not, we can use some steel. We don't want to sacrifice steel. Really, although not that it makes honestly that much difference. I mean, I suppose obviously we'll need the steel for the industrial brick, so it's slightly more useful on that account, but I have been using steel and thermium for just metal ore at this point. In my refusal to use the niobium volcano, even though Emilia is insistent that I do so. So we'll have a look at that. I think what we can do is the good old SAT-15 here. Now we're back up and running. It's still quite hot. I really need some kind of cooling system in here, which is I have built before. So you can do a little cooling loop that runs through it. It's a bit of a pain. You got to be a little bit clever with the automation. So yeah, I haven't done that, but we could do that. And perhaps should do that. That might even be the right thing to say, but there you go. We haven't done that yet. What looks weird? What looks weird? Yeah, as soon as we... cooling rockets from the outside. Yeah, I mean, well, effectively, you pass a cooling loop in, and then on the inside you just use some radiant pipes, and it's the same as any other cooling loop. So I don't know. I don't have a huge issue with it. Seems normal enough to me. Oh, it's just a cooling loop. It just happens to go through a rocket. Right. So let's pop these in. Oh no, that's offset. Great. Why? You have to consider one. Yes, but in that case, you just have a bypass. So, if you run, you run so in normal conditions, the cooling loop will go to the Spacefarer module input, and it will come out of the output, obviously. So all you do is you connect the input and the output up externally, and you put a bridge in from the input to the output, and then it will automatically go through the rocket if it can, and then if it can't, it'll just go through the bridge. Yeah. So it's not too bad. There are worse things. Oh, right. I think we can just close this up. That was always the intent. Yes, I'm definitely going to leave the cooling loop for the wild farm down here for next time. That is not going to be done this time. So we're mostly playing around on other planetoids and stuff so far. We're still going. This is going really slowly. I think it's just going really slowly because the game speed's so slow. I'm used to playing at 3 times speed and it actually being 3 times speed, and not not 3 times speed and it actually kind of being 1.8 times speed and super laggy. So time is going slowly for us. But I think we must be very close to our next print, right? Come on, we're getting there, guys. This is full on PowerPoint, and welcome in, Arisia. Hopefully you're doing all right. So I couldn't jump into you because I was on myself, but otherwise I would have come in and said hello. Saw you playing Simone, so definitely check out Arisia if you guys haven't seen him on. You finished the one Dupe Planetoid challenge, didn't you? I think so. Okay. I have no idea. I don't think there are graphic settings, are there, Copenhagen? Are there really? I mean, like, it's just on my normal resolution, and we laugh at 144 hertz. We're not getting 144 hertz. So yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Right. There aren't really, and it's not graphics limited anyway. So right, we're 0.8 of a cycle out from beating the record. So we will be there very soon. And just as we're coming to the end of the episode and end of the stream, we will finally make it, and we can celebrate. So, oh, what a lot of work to get there. 130 hours to beat good old Francis John there. Yes, yeah, I remember. Yeah, you're doing the rhyme one. Nice. Yeah, I gotta be honest. My critter ranching automation is not up to scratch. I definitely need to improve that aspect of my gameplay. So when I get to the critters tutorial bite, and I'm talking about ranching, then I will definitely do some testing and some playing around with stuff to make sure that I have a good full understanding and a good design that I can share in that. So yeah, I got to say, doing the tutorial bites has really helped me understand a load of stuff that I don't normally do, or stuff that I didn't fully understand before, because, you know, it's fine me making it in game and it being a bit rubbish, but if I'm going to make a tutorial video on it, then it damn well better be right. You know, I can't give you guys stuff that's wrong. Yeah, then I can see why this is a problem, Joe. I can be honest. I can see why you might be struggling a bit there. I mean, you really couldn't have just done yourself in the other side, maybe? Apparently not. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Richard, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, I mean, I definitely say that as a creator of tutorials, there's nothing wrong with following a tutorial. But yeah, who's scolding now? But all right, okay. I mean, yeah, it's kind of fair enough. I think what we should do is get them out. But yeah, you know, I have definitely watched loads of tutorials myself, for sure, and it makes you better quicker. You know, definitely nothing wrong with that. Right, let's get Bert out. I think, yeah, this is going to happen. I think, unfortunately, they're going to lose basically all their health just trying to mop one segment, which is a bit of a problem. He might even get incapacitated. Not good, not good. So yeah, clearing this out is probably going to take a long time because they're literally losing all their health just to mop one thing. Can rovers mop? Maybe I should just send a rover in. Should we do? We could do that. Because actually I could build a rover module and no, I don't have room on here. I think what we'll do, so we'll continue as we are in our stupid, very inefficient ways for now. We'll... that's good. Yeah, could do that. You guys with good ideas. Let's try that. Oh no, I've just cancelled all of this. Which, why is this? This is the wrong way round too. Anyway, so to deconstruct that. Yeah, let's try. What we're going to do it out of? Just steel. So you're saying if I just put this on the tile, it should get it? Let's see. Move a quick ad. All right, we'll try that. Just bump that a little bit. See if this works. Yeah, we'll keep going with this. I mean, the number one mission priority is to fill this cargo bay up with tungsten. we'll do as much as we can with the food and oxygen supplies that we've got, and then we'll probably send a rover over. We can do that, I think. Seems like an efficient way of doing it. Okay, so we've got a lot of building going on here. We've got to set this valve, which is good. Yeah, we should get the next dupe in somewhere around halfway through cycle 1405. So we've got a bit of time to go. This is going a bit slower than I thought. I wonder if it's because I'm pausing a lot. I don't know. Have to watch out. Let's let them build this, and then I can cancel. I can deconstruct and cancel the ladders. Get rid of those. I'll have to fill all this up. Yeah, we'll have to work on cooling next time. So cooling's definitely be the next one. Yeah, but the sour gas boilers are all working fine, I think. This one, there's nothing going on here. Just making it a bit sus. 180. Okay, I think it's working. I just don't know why it's so... Why are we not doing anything here? Unreachable food. Wait. Ruby can't reach food? What are you on about, game? Oh dear. I think we might get to the point where they're thinking for so long that they can barely meet their needs. I suppose. I think running it on 1x speed helped with that. So maybe, yeah, when it gets to that point, we have to do that. Oh look, that worked, guys. It's a good idea. I'm glad I came up with that idea all by myself. Yeah, that's a good one, guys. Good thinking on that. So putting that steel in there, got that. If it goes right, it's all my idea. If it goes wrong, I blame chat. This is how it must be. Oh, I'll grab some steel. So if we stick it in there, let's try that. Yeah, the thinking time is getting it's getting rather unbearable, but yeah, we'll see. I think 1x speed makes it better. So, ooh, I tell you what we could be doing rather than this one, which they seem to love going to this one. Is it because they can't reach this one or something? Oh, I'm pretty sure they can. Although if they build it as I've done it, then they can't. So. I wonder should we just do this one? Let's focus on this one because this volcano's blocked. So, in fact, if we took this tile out, they can get over it, and then this is all doable, and there's no magma or anything stupid in here. So this will be much easier to do. So let's do that one as obviously the priority after the collecting. Down to 10 tons. So it looks like we've got a little bit more than the cargo bay can hold, which is fine. I think Bert's recovering. Still lots of building over here. I don't need to touch this for a while. That's right, checking on Sat 15, which is kind of important. So awesome. We are now getting our infinite storage back up, which is great. So once that infinite storage is good, all we have to do is stick the food in and go. On the topic of food, we're increasing in total, which is great, and our pickled meal numbers are going up too, so that's going to help. So yeah, I mean, honestly, everything's looking pretty good to me. I think these cooling loops have now calmed everything down a lot. So we were definitely down on supercoolant in the center portion of the fine controlled cooling loops. But now we've got that sorted, the base is looking nice and sweet, and the food storage is all deep frozen, which is why our food is going up again, which is great. It's mostly grub fruit and barbecue. But yeah, everything looks in control. So really, I need to get on and do this. I'm just thinking what else we need to do. A lot of the focus is on the other planetoids, for now at least. Because I think to progress this, I need to build the next petroleum boiler. I'm going to say, the thing that was stopping me, there's two things for the petroleum boiler. One is getting the thimble reed out of the way, but actually we're kind of nowhere near that, for now at least. So we can definitely build the 4th petroleum boiler in here, I think, with no issue. And the nat gas brick is obviously being slowed down by steel and thermium. But right, I'm gonna go in for the YouTube video here, guys. So you're gonna be on the YouTube at least for a little clip. I mean, you're on anyway for the VOD, but let's have a look. So right, and we have the print for number 142. So which dupe is going to be our record-breaking dupe? We don't like nictophobic. I think we will take Bubbles, and we will call Bubbles number 142 record. So Bubbles wins it, and with that, I've now gone beyond Francis John with 141, and that is the highest that I've caught. So we're now higher than anyone else I've ever seen. So awesome. It only took 130 hours and 1400 cycles at a handful of frames a second. So thank you to everyone that's been with me for any of the time. It's been a long time. And as I've always said, if you can think of or you know of any other base that's got more of them that hasn't cheated, then please let me know and we'll try and beat that too. But I'm going to consider that the record. Yes. Okay. Right. I'll probably cut the video there. I don't know. I might revoice that. We'll see. I probably should have recorded it with a double thing. So I could record over it. But anyway, we'll go with that as the clip. Someone can clip that as well if you want. That would help me out. But we'll do that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the cheering. And all the spamming emotes that will pop up on the video. So yeah, well, I think we'll post that as like a little mini YouTube video in addition to the stream VOD. So thank you. Yeah, no, honestly, thank you everyone for being in, for seeing that, and for being with me over the journey. But I say this is not the end. Definitely not the end. We will keep going as long as our hardware can carry us, and we will upgrade the hardware to carry us a bit further. So I'm confident we can hit 200. I don't see an issue with that. So we'll at least be going to that. I think that might take. It'll take a couple more months at this rate, but we'll keep going for it anyway. So lots to look forward to. Right, now I am conscious as well. We just about squeezed in at the end of the episode. We're not ending right now. Well, we are ending, but I'm going to wrap up. So what have we managed to do today? In the last couple of episodes on here? I don't think we've done too much up here. Obviously, a lot of it's been rocketry. So sorry, yeah, got a bit confused there. Yeah, we've built a second rocket, and then we had to deconstruct the first one and rebuild it because we overheated it and grabbed some iron. On that, we did manage to grab the iron, so we've made a load of steel. That's going well. The main thing on this planetoid is wild farming. So down here, we are setting up the space to start planting thimbleweed. Now, we need to really work on a cooling loop for this, so that's going to be the important thing for next time. But that's mainly what we've done over here. On the second planetoid, again, it's in mostly wild farming. I think we've finally finished this bottom area. If there's a couple of gaps here we might need to just open up. But we've kind of dug all this out, and hopefully that means the death zone is finished. So we'll have no more suffocating over here. Oxygen's looking nice and sweet. And the planting continues as ever. We've done a couple more rows, including beyond where we are. And we can keep going over here too. So there's lots of stuff. Hold on, suffocating. I thought we'd got past that. We hadn't. Francis has escaped, I assume. Oh no. Okay, Francis is just standing in the carbon dioxide. Maybe we need to have a think about breathing. There we go. Let's let him breathe. Francis is not happy with beating the record. So yeah, we just keep going with this, but we are actually very close to kind of getting there. So we've got 6 or so layers to go. There must be now near on 600 plants in here. We're going for about 800. And then we do need to plan the base. So again, that's probably something I need to have a look at off stream just to come up with some ideas. But really, it's just going to be a copy paste of this 48 dupe module up here down to here, just taking into account the fact that we've got the teleporter input. And then we're going to need to move these batteries and this other stuff and do some digging. But other than that, there's nothing too complicated over here. So we'll get that looked at. On the marshy planetoid, I think we've had a reasonable success. We are slowly trying to get at the tungsten volcanoes. I think we'll tackle this right one first in the meantime, and also we are still grabbing tungsten. So we've managed to collect up 21 tons of tungsten, which we'll grab and turn back into thermium. That's priority 1. After that's done, we'll then get cracking on this right-hand volcano. See if we can get this one finally up and going as a permanent source. That'll be awesome. So some progress over there. And then on the coal planetoid, there's nothing left here now, but we did manage to recover about 50 tons of iron at the cost of our rocket interior, which we had to replace, but we did manage to grab it. So yeah, this is now left alone. We'll probably trip back here first, and then the next trip, I think what we can do is we can have a look at the Niobium volcano. I know Amelia is very intent that we have a look at this one and try and get something. So we can have a play with that, although we'll probably need some visco gel, so maybe that's not the best idea. The other one we do need to start getting on top of is the water planetoid. So we've come over here, we've researched the geysers, but we haven't really done anything to colonize this, so we should start looking at colonizing over here. I suspect metal ore is going to be an issue, so what the best ore probably is, if we sort out the base over here on the second planetoid, we can ship a load of metal ore over to the first one, and then we can either take that with us to the water planetoid or start firing out from the interplanetary launcher. So I think this is probably a good idea to get this planetoid sorted so we can use the metal ore usefully. Right, but that's come to the end of the video. So thank you very much for joining me for this one, and for hopefully you enjoyed seeing the record. And we'll continue on next time, and we'll see you in the next episode.